Hey gang, so today I'm going to take a look at something. I bought one of those very inexpensive small electric chainsaws from Temu. So I've got it charging right now and I want to go out and see how long this battery lasts. Now, I did make a mistake, I'm going to be honest. I thought I ordered one of the chainsaws that had 2 batteries, but the one I got only has 1 battery. So I'm very curious to what the battery times are going to be like, and that'll give me an indication. Yeah, maybe I'm going to have to get some type of inverter for the vehicle, so when I'm out camping and whatever, I have a way to charge the battery when the battery goes dead. But yeah, let's take a look at the case and what's inside. All right, so that's the case. I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe it's pronounced Lovely. I don't know. There's the battery over there charging. See, the red light is on there. Oh, it's fully charged currently. You just saw it happen live on camera. All right, well, let's take a look at what's on the inside this box. All right, so when we open up the box, we can see the chainsaw itself. It's got a guard up here to help protect. I've never had a chainsaw with a chain guard on it before, so that's something new for me. Pair of safety glasses, a spare chain, a little tiny brush. Bristles seem a little soft. I'm assuming it's for cleaning of some sort. Then we have a little tiny bottle of chainsaw or chain oil, and then a pair of gloves, pretty thin and flimsy, but yeah, so that's what the chainsaw itself looks like. So I'm interested to see what kind of battery time we get with this thing. I'm definitely gonna have to get some more bar oil for sure. Well, gang, we're gonna head out to the woods, test out this chainsaw. The wind is just a whipping out there. Oh, I was that answered my question if I was gonna camp out tonight or not. I'm not gonna camp. And the road's clear right here, but there's been lots of places where there's just drifting going on, even crossing the road. So we're not gonna get involved in all of that. And hopefully the wind doesn't affect recording. I'm hoping, because I'm gonna be quite a bit south of here. Maybe the wind's not so bad down there. But then once we get in the woods, it will be that'll help damper some of the wind as well. So yeah, let's go take a look in the woods and see what we can see. Like I said, I brought the shotgun with, maybe some hunter's orange. Again, I don't know if I'll do much hunting with this wind the way it is. And yeah, we'll just see how things go. The main goal is to test out this Temu chainsaw. So let's go take a ride. We'll find ourselves some downed wood. I'm hoping to find hardwood. If I can find some hardwood, that'd be really nice. I'd give that saw a really good test. So let's go see what we can find. Either way, we're gonna cut some wood today and see what kind of battery life we get. Is it windy out here? Wow. Well, let's go see. There was a tree over here. Let's go see if it's still there, and we'll get to cutting. But yeah, this wind is something else. I'm glad I decided not to camp out tonight. All right, gang. That's our tree. I'm gonna see what time it is, and we're gonna get to cutting, and we'll just cut as long as there's battery. Well, gang, my chain got loose, and I gotta figure out how to tighten it. The handle is getting really warm, so this battery is warm. It's getting some use. It says I went through about half the battery so far. There's a little indicator back here. If I push this button, you can see some green lights show up. Yeah. But I gotta figure out how to tighten this chain. Well, gang, so we cut for about 10 minutes. The chain got loose, and I cannot get the mechanisms to turn. So I'm gonna have to go home where I got some tools to be able to tighten this chain up. I don't think you're supposed to need tools to tighten the chain up, but I'm at a little bit of a loss here. So we got about 10 minutes of cutting. The handle was getting really warm. That thing was creating some heat. But we probably could have got another, I don't think we'd have got another 10 minutes, maybe 5 more minutes cutting. And we cut a decent amount of wood, so it does pretty well. Now we just got to figure out the maintenance part of this thing. And the other thing I couldn't figure out, I'm pushing the button to take the battery out, and the battery would not come out. So if I can't get the battery out, that'll be a huge issue, because that's how you charge it. So at this point, is this I don't know, $30. I don't know what I paid for it. I don't remember. I'm guessing 30. $30 Temu chainsaw. Is it worth it? Not if you get one use. So we'll see. I'm gonna go home. Gonna work on it and figure this thing out. It was doing really well though. I mean, it was doing really well. We got a nice little pile of wood going over there. So I hate to call it quits at this point, but yeah. Well, let's head back to the house and see if we can figure this thing out. All right, gang, back at the house to take a look at this saw, see if we can figure out how to adjust the chain, because I could not make it work out in the woods. So yeah, let's take a look at this thing, see if we can figure it out. All right. Let's see what we can figure out here. See, these things I can't get to move, so maybe get a little bit of leverage on there. Okay, that moved. But this is not moving. See, I think this locks. I don't know. I don't know. Because it shows lock and unlock. Okay. So what is okay, so this somehow okay. Okay, so this bigger wheel adjusts the chain, and then this locks it into place. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. If I loosen this, tighten. Okay, then that locks it into place. That's too tight though. That's too loose. Wow, this thing is... That's better. So that locks it into place. Loosen this up, and then you can tighten and loosen the bar and the chain that way. Interesting. Then, like I said, there's this little button right here. See, I still have half my battery life left. There's still 2 more bars right there. So it did all right. I just couldn't figure out how to make all of this work. And now I understand. All right, gang. So now that we got the chainsaw tightening, loosening for the chain figured out, it's pretty simple actually, and pretty handy dandy. So I'm not promoting this saw necessarily. I might have a TikTok shop. I think I applied for one at one point, but I don't know. So I'm not going to say there's a link anywhere for this. But this little unit, we saw what it cut when I was out there. We only cut for about 10 minutes. So it's really, and that was hardwood too. So it's really going to make my life a bit easier when I go camping. The only downside is I wish I had 2 batteries. But even with the 1 battery, I think I would have had enough wood cut to at least get half through one night, maybe a little bit more than that. And then I can still use a handsaw as well. But the other option is I could purchase a small inverter for the car, for the vehicle, and I could have that in, and then I'd be able to charge the battery while I was doing other things, and I could get more cutting done once the battery was charged. So I do have options there. So yeah, I think this little saw is going to work out pretty well. I don't know, that's one of the things I was wondering about, because this chain is really small. So as far as sharpening goes, I'm going to have to figure out what file I would need to sharpen. Although there are 2 chains, the one that's on here and the spare chain. So it does come with 2 chains, but it would be nice to be able to sharpen the chain as well. So we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, overall, it did pretty well. It gives me a tool that I didn't have before. Some options for cutting some firewood to make camping just a little bit easier. So anyways, well, I guess that's a quick look at the Lovely portable cordless chainsaw. Well, I guess you'll see that, and you'll see me on another adventure.